I think he was even like, really? Like Hillary Clinton? Notice she had a caveat in there if it's without capitulating, right? There's always a caveat with Dems.
Well, and that's their wiggle language. She said, and not capitulate to Putin. So whatever the deal is, if Putin gets anything at all, Hillary will say, nope, that was capitulating. So I didn't mean it. I'm not nominating him. But that may be a quote that she and the other Democrats come back to regret, because I think there's going to be a deal. And if there is a deal, you can be assured that quote is going to be played multiple times. And if the president negotiates the deal, she'll try to walk away from it. 100% she tries to walk away from it. But it shows, she's rooting for failure, and the other Democrats are rooting for failure. But and a significant part of the reason, understand, this war in Ukraine should never have happened. It was unnecessary. This war in Ukraine was caused by two things. It was caused by, number one, Joe Biden's disastrous withdrawal in Afghanistan, the incompetence, the debacle that unfolded. Every enemy of America took a measure of President Biden and determined that the commander-in-chief was weak and ineffective. That was a major reason Putin invaded Ukraine. And it was caused, secondly, by Joe Biden waiving sanctions on Nord Stream 2. Nord Stream 2 is the undersea pipeline that Putin built from Russia to Germany. And the reason he built that pipeline to carry natural gas was to circumvent Ukraine, because right now Russia's natural gas goes through Ukraine on pipelines. And the purpose of Nord Stream 2 was so that he didn't need to go through Ukraine and he could invade Ukraine. In the first term, I authored sanctions legislation, crushing sanctions legislation, to shut down Nord Stream 2. It passed the Senate with bipartisan support. It passed the House with bipartisan support. President Trump signed my sanctions legislation into law. And Ben, Putin stopped construction of Nord Stream 2 literally the day President Trump signed my sanctions legislation into law. Wow. That legislation stopped the invasion, prevented the invasion, and had the sanctions remained in place, we would not have a war in Ukraine. But Joe Biden came in and waived the sanctions. He gave a multi-billion-dollar gift to Putin. Putin finished Nord Stream 2 and almost immediately thereafter invaded. And by the way, it's not just me saying this.